Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome in and welcome back, man. We got another fresh one for y'all today. Woo! This is gonna be a good one, y'all. Man, look, this is when cops celebrate after killing people, even the suspects. That's crazy. These police out here wilding. Some of them got jobs, shouldn't even have no jobs. Let's jump into this video. First, I want to quickly thank y'all, though, for your support to the channel. Really means a lot to me. Let's go ahead and continue to support the channel. Let's raise that bar up. Hit that like button. Only takes you a very few couple of seconds to do that. Hit that subscribe button. And make sure you tap that notification bell. That way you could get notified when I'm going live with the next video. Because you don't want to miss it. It's dope. Anyways, with that being said, let's hop to it, y'all. Anyway, these police out here wilding. Let's see what these folks do, man. They out here killing people and stuff, man.
He's not breathing? Nope. Oh, shit. Hope I didn't kill him. That's all I did.
But she is dead. I'm gonna go put him out of their misery. It's weird.
These were the moments when cops celebrated hurting people. Let's start with the most evil cop. Then cop laughed and joked while killing someone who needed help.
Oh no, please. Oh no.
Meet Tony Timpa, who called police for help after taking illegal drugs and suffering from their adverse effects. Additionally, he was dealing with schizophrenia and hadn't taken his medication, and his condition was critical and urgently required medical attention.
Hurt me.
We're not gonna hurt you, bro. We're not gonna hurt you, bro.
Relax, man. No. Get you some help, Tony. Relax, man. Just stay down.
Hey.
Tony.
The officers had Tony restrained and in handcuffs, deeming him a danger to himself. However, one officer took it a step further by pressing his knee into Tony's back, using his body weight to pin Tony down for over 15 minutes.
I'm down. I'm down. Please don't do it. Please
You're all right.
do it.
Hey, you're okay.
Okay.
You're okay. You're okay.
Don't hurt me.
Yeah, don't jump back. You got paramedic behind you.
Okay.
While they waited for the medics to arrive, Tony was held in this position for an extended period, reaching a point where he ceased breathing, an essential detail that the officers failed to notice or acknowledge.
Tony.
What the fuck?
Is he asleep? He's snoring, that's what it was.
Yeah, he's asleep.
Wow. Shit, if I was squirming that much, I'd be sleeping too.
The officers assumed that Tony was either asleep or pretending to sleep, a critical error that would turn out to be the biggest mistake of their career.
Tony.
Yo, what's really going on? Why are these officers actually laughing at the fact that this man might possibly be dead underneath this officer's knee and pressure of his hands? And they're laughing and making a joke out of it like it's some kind of a game. Like, what type of sick, twisted, demented police do we have working on the force? I mean, this is not funny. At no point in time is arresting anybody funny. Games, you know, anything to be made fun of. I mean, these folks are going through it. You know, some of them have addiction, some of them have mental problems and stuff, and these officers are literally laughing in this man's face as he's dying. That's wild.
Tony, start to school. Wake up.
I want to go to school.
First day, you can't be late.
Tony.
You bought your new shoes for the first day of school. Come on.
Yo, these officers are literally cracking jokes on this dude. He dead. This man is dead, and these officers are cracking jokes on him, man, like it's funny. Like, this dude is dead, man. These officers are stupid, man. The dude's dead.
Made breakfast, scrambled eggs, your favorite. Good waffles.
Oh, my God.
I don't want the fall.
Is he knocked out or he ain't dead, is he?
Nah,
Oh, okay.
I think I'll go freaking.
He didn't just die down there, did he?
I don't think he did.
Is he breathing? I hope I I didn't kill him.
What's all this weed shit?
I did.
I love all this since we became a weed. Yeah. We ain't friends. Exactly. I'm fucking believe. Yeah, he's not breathing.
He's not breathing?
Nope.
Oh shit.
Fire. Huh.
No, he ain't breathing, bro.
We all put on some gloves. We need some chest compressions.
Fuck. He ain't breathing.
So he was fighting and then just gave up.
Hey, I've got his mom on the phone, and she knows all this stuff.
He's dead.
He's what?
He's dead.
Well,
The officers seemed to find the situation amusing, but their demeanor changed upon realizing their mistake. They began administering chest compressions to Tony for over 10 minutes. Unfortunately, the worst case scenario happened, confirming everyone's fears.
No. Appreciate you.
Sorry. We tried.
None of the officers faced arrest or charges, as they were protected by qualified immunity. In the next case, the most inhumane police interaction was caught on both body cam and CCTV footage. On June 26, 2020, Walmart employees contacted the police regarding a woman who tried to leave without paying. And here comes the big twist. The customer in question was 73-year-old Karen Gerner, who suffered from dementia and sensory aphasia, rendering her unable to communicate or understand. Although
I feel so bad for my wife's mom is going through it with the dementia, and sometimes she's here and she remembers stuff, and you know, sometimes she doesn't know where she's at, even in her own home. You know, we go visit her and stuff, and this time she doesn't even know where she's at in her own home. And I know this is dementia is very, very serious case. Like, it's very serious. Like, people that have dementia don't always 100% realize or understand what is going on. Sometimes these people don't even know where they're at. You know, I've literally walked into the bathroom in a public place like Walmart and stuff, and there's been somebody wandering around and stuff, can't find their way out. Or I've even had my wife even had to go into the women's bathroom and help an elderly woman out of there because she was just so lost in there. Guys, dementia is serious, man. Man, look, if anybody out there has family that's going through dementia, please, please, please spend as much time with them as you can.
$13 worth of merchandise was recovered from her by the Walmart staff. What the officers did to her on the way home was beyond belief.
Stop. You just left Walmart. Do you need to be arrested right now? No. Okay.
Don't do that to her. Don't do that to her. Don't do that to her.
No, on the ground. Stay on the ground.
Don't do that to her. What are you doing?
On the ground.
What are you doing?
After a short struggle, she's now detained. Come on.
She was thrown to the ground and manhandled, and this isn't even the most shocking part.
I'm going home. I'm going home.
Don't. Come on, man.
I'm going
Quit!
Oh!
Are you finished?
Oh, stop! I can't watch this.
Hey, stand up! They're not gonna hold you!
Alright, just go to the ground. On the ground. On the ground. Why are you doing this?
Her shoulder was fractured, and the treatment was so severe that even bystanders felt compelled to speak out against it.
Quit! Quit!
What? What are you doing? Get out of here. This is not your business.
She was arrested and taken into custody, but the madness didn't stop there, as the other officers appeared to derive amusement from their mistreatment of this vulnerable woman.
I'm here.
What is... Yo, what? Like, this is so sickening, chat. Oh my god, this is so sickening, chat. Like, what is up with these officers? How do they think this is funny? And let me guess again. They got immunity. Nobody got arrested. Like, you know what I'm saying? This it's okay, apparently, to do that. I guarantee they probably got immunity, too.
What? I hate Christmas. This is great. I hate people. I hate it.
In the next case, this officer found amusement in her actions. When Tulsa police officers responded to a 911 call, they discovered a woman who had locked herself inside a store's bathroom and was refusing to leave. Inside this bathroom was 70-year-old LaDonna, who was experiencing a severe mental health crisis.
Hey, Tulsa police.
No, it's LH. You're not.
Okay, well, so if you don't open the door, we're gonna have to bust it down, okay?
Oh, why would you do that? I'm not doing anything to you. I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you do that to me?
So they want you off this property. She won't even talk. No. So I tried. She won't come out. She won't open the door.
This officer knew the woman was mentally unstable, so he tried to avoid a confrontation. Unfortunately, that's not what this female officer had in mind when she arrived on the scene.
Okay, well, LaDonna, they want you to leave, so I'm gonna need you to come out, okay?
She is banned from the property.
The property owners want you to leave. They said that you're banned, so if you come out and leave...
What have I done?
Because you won't come out of the bathroom, they want you to leave.
I have diarrhea and vomiting? Is that a sin? Or breaking the law?
Since 11.
I told you if LH stands
4 hours.
They said you've been here for 4 hours. Yeah, you've been here since 11. So either you leave on your own.
No, you better not
She's
do
gonna
it.
get you with that Lysol. She's
I'm just gonna until it's gone.
Position left on Jay.
Nobody's trying to kill you.
You won't be able to clean up my blood. You can clean up my blood.
She's just spray the air freshener.
Please, why are you doing this?
Too bad it doesn't open like this way.
I know, right?
They're trying to break down the door.
Honestly, burns is...
Quit spraying the door! Quit spraying the door!
Just 1 minute, we're about to clear here.
No, you come out and leave.
Why are you doing that? Get away from me! Get away from me! Get away, get away, get away!
I love my job.
Call in, Bruce, on subject, please.
Called in at 2600.
You guys are gonna need new air freshener. I hope you don't mind.
I called in. Someone in a green.
Oh yeah, it's unlocked. I can feel like the tension from her hand just holding it.
It literally just bars through.
Yeah,
Once she runs out of air freshener.
Yeah, when she runs out, once burns.
Funny? I'm not laughing. Why are you?
Because I want you to leave, and I gave you the chance. You come out on your own, or you go to jail. You come. I don't know who Chris is, and I don't care who Chris is.
She's the manager. If she comes, I will.
Is Chris the manager here?
LaDonna finally stated that she would leave only if Chrissy, the store manager, personally told her to do so. Unfortunately, Chrissy was not present at the location, so they connected with her over the phone.
Listen, Chrissy's on the phone.
Okay.
All right, Chrissy, go ahead and tell her.
You need to go ahead and leave the premises, and we're going to prohibit you from coming back.
That's not Chrissy's voice. I know Chrissy's voice. Oh, this is bullshit all the way around.
LaDonna did not believe that it was Chrissy on the phone. It's then discovered that LaDonna has an aerosol can and a cigarette lighter in the bathroom with her, and the officer was convinced that she's going to use it to light the whole place up. Finally, they resorted to this final course of action.
Let's try it again. 3, 2, 1. Open the door and come out.
We're heading back to the property room.
You can
1111 West 17th.
That would have convinced me.
I know, right? If someone would have told me 3, 2, 1, open the door, I would have came out. Okay, perfect. You ready?
Kick it.
I'm not kicking.
Long ass killer, you think you can get it with your own legs?
A big one.
Ready?
Yep. Oh! All right.
This is not right. It's not right, sir. It's really not. My grandfather was.
Yep. Sit down. I said sit down. Okay. Sit down.
I will. Okay.
When the footage of this arrest went viral, it sparked outrage. Although the police department described the officer's conduct as highly unprofessional, no action was taken against anyone involved. Next cop.
I told y'all. What did I tell you? I told y'all they weren't going to do nothing to the
took
people,
pleasure
man.
in shooting dogs and celebrated their actions. On March 2nd, 2024, officers from the Benton County Sheriff's Department were dispatched to address the presence of 3 dogs loitering and barking in the neighborhood. One caller reported the dogs surrounding his car, barking, and preventing him from exiting his vehicle. And as animal control did not respond to the call, police officers were deployed instead.
The only thing we can do is really shoot them. Animal control can't come out here.
Yeah.
If they're being aggressive.
I think now they're trying to get back because there's 2 dogs. I think they're trying to get into that
into there.
Yeah, we'll have to be really careful with shoot.
I'm sure there's somebody's with having all three of them, but...
Yeah, let me make a phone call.
Okay.
Upon spotting the dog, the officers, who had been intending to kill the dogs for sport all along, were eager to fabricate an excuse of the dogs being aggressive to justify their actions. However, their plans were disrupted by passerby who provided contradictory information.
We lost track of them. I'm not sure where they went to, but they've been here in this area, and then they were trying to get at those dogs down there.
Yeah, because there's 2 or 3 dogs down there, and
Yeah.
we have a couple up, but they're fenced.
Okay. Yeah, they're in this area running around. They came down to this property down here.
Yeah, they were on the canal bank earlier today. My wife saw them walking, and they weren't crazy aggressive, but she felt a little uncomfortable. So she just walked back home. So they've been walking up. They could have been dumped.
But they're yours, though?
No.
Oh, on the phone you told me they were yours.
No, I have 2 dogs here. They're just golden retriever and a little, I don't know, they're uncollared.
Yeah.
So that usually tells me that they were probably dropped.
Okay.
Then how do you hook them up, right?
Yeah, we let animal control know, but they're not being aggressive anymore, and they went that way.
Well, they don't look crazy aggressive, though. You know?
Okay.
The officers attempted to contact animal control again to request assistance with the dogs. However, since it was the weekend and animal control remained unresponsive, the officers proceeded to carry out their original evil plan.
If we could get that in the canal, if we could get them down in the canal, that'd be better too, but... Well, that's smart.
Any objections? I mean, bring that audience here. Similar to where obviously a friend in the background ricochet.
Yeah, we just gotta make sure that our backstop is.
I'm sorry, I know we're not gonna catch him. County 22 dispatch. I'm gonna go put them out of their misery.
The first one was probably pretty quick.
Yeah. It's paired.
Man, they started barking and they were going.
Yeah.
I'm like, holy smokes.
I'm still recording, but yeah.
Yeah, my body camera's on.
One of the dogs had not fully succumbed to its injuries and was still suffering in pain, and the officer proceeded to complete the task.
Do you want me to call animal control, see if they'll come pick them up?
Yeah. And then the third one's still out here somewhere.
That's surprised the other one's not coming.
Yeah, it's coming.
Good shots. I was scared to go for this one, and I was like, it dropped.
Yeah.
The officers managed to kill 2 of the dogs, while one managed to escape. The officers found amusement in the situation, even celebrating their actions. But that wasn't the most disturbing part. They abandoned the deceased dogs in the field, expecting animal control to collect them the following Monday. Surprisingly, the officers faced no consequences for their actions, and to make matters worse, the dog owner was summoned in court to classify the 3rd dog as dangerous. In the next case, this officer found amusement in the tragic demise of an innocent individual. While responding to a high-priority call, Seattle police officer Kevin Dave tragically struck an innocent civilian, causing her to be thrown over 42 meters away. He was driving at 74 miles per hour in a 25-mile-per-hour zone, and here's what another responding officer, Dave Otterer, had to say about the incident.
I think she went up on the hood, hit the windshield, then when he hit the brakes, flew off the car. But she is dead. Does not seem like there's a criminal investigation going on. No, it's a regular person. Yeah, just write a check. Just, yeah, $11,000. She was 26 anyway.
He hurriedly switched off his body cam. However, the damage had already been done. The officer's actions were subject to investigation, but he defended himself by claiming he was being sarcastic and was joking about lawyers. While Officer Otterer may have claimed he was being sarcastic, the subsequent officer couldn't make such a defense, as his actions were premeditated and brutal.
He's got my gun! He's got my gun!
You have to excuse me. You see, I'm kind of...
On August 24th, 2019, officers responded to reports of a disturbance involving Michael Breinholt, a young man with mental health issues, at his girlfriend's residence. He was arrested at the scene after the officer confirmed his intoxication through a field sobriety test and a breathalyzer test. However, upon transporting him to the police station, something no one would have ever anticipated occurred.
You mean Chad?
Chase.
Who's Chase?
That's me.
Are you Chase or are you Michael?
I'm Chase.
I understand it's more charges if you lie to me.
Yes.
So look up Chase.
If you're right, you don't go to jail. If you're wrong, I take you to jail.
Okay. You're gonna take me to jail anyways.
Well, actually, I got discretion. If I want to release you to the custody of somebody that wants to come pick you up,
Call her right now.
Like her.
Hi, Carl, it's Officer X.
The officer contacted his girlfriend to verify his name, and it turned out he was lying.
Just as I suspected, you are Michael, and your brother's name is Chase. That's a Class A misdemeanor for giving somebody else's information to a police officer.
That sucks.
What's the, Never mind, I got it. Where you going, bud? You can take a nap if you want. You alright? So a lot of drunk people have peed on that floor?
Yeah.
I'm not sure you want to lay there. Do you need medical attention?
Yeah.
What for?
Heart hurts.
Your heart hurts?
Yeah.
The fire department was immediately summoned, and upon evaluation, they found no significant issues with him, indicating that he had been faking his condition.
I'm done playing these games. Stay in the chair. Okay, I heard that your heart hurts. You got checked out. Everything is fine. Okay, you're just trying to get out of your DUI. So you need to sit there like a man and take it.
I'm not trying to get a DUI. Please, Bernard.
The situation got worse when Michael began to make threats, claiming he had a gun concealed in his shoe, a statement which was the prelude to a very unfortunate outcome.
Sit down.
Sit down.
Sit down in my shit.
Okay, sit down.
Sit down in my shit.
Okay, sit down. Alright. You don't want to fight with me. You definitely don't want to fight with this guy. Got my gun! He's got my gun!
At that moment, another officer entered the room from outside and fatally shot Michael. However, the most disturbing aspect was that the officer appeared to derive enjoyment from this act.
You good? Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
Oh, we were just here on this guy. We were just here on him.
Yeah,
he's done though.
I don't know. All the officers who were involved are out already, so.
This is his third.
What are we doing now?
Suspect security. I telling you he saw and he was telling you to calm down?
Yeah, he's like, take deep breaths. And I was like,
You're like, oh. You're like, dude.
man down here.
You're like, we just had fish and chips here. No, it was Rubio though.
I know.
I'm gonna just lower it. I would be like, this only counts as one accident.
Yeah. Did you see him coming in?
It was Longman.
No, I'm saying what was wrong with him though, because he was hunched over there on the steps.
He probably just shocked.
I was like, oh my Wayne, I'm out of shape. He's like, no, it's okay. All the officers are fine. Yeah, I'm like, I know. I just need fish and chips.
Good, you're good. You good? Yeah. It's crazy too how quick they start to lose their color. So in like an hour he'll look. Yeah. We can play Battleship too. That's all right, I'm super good. Yeah, I'm good.
Michael's family pursued legal action, resulting in a $300,000 compensation settlement for the incident. However, none of the officers faced any disciplinary consequences. If you want to see more videos like this, please like, subscribe, and watch this.
Alright, y'all, chat, man. Look, this stuff here makes me sickened to see these police out here shooting people, killing them, and getting away with it with no reprimandations on it. I mean, how does that work? I mean, how are you out here able to kill somebody and then you're like, you're not going to jail? You're good. Go back out there, do it again. Kill somebody else. We need to stop that, y'all. We need to stop letting these corrupt officers do us like this, man. Legit, man. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, Appreciate y'all for tuning in to this video today. Make sure y'all share it out so people can enjoy the same video you get to enjoy. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on those notification bells, because I promise you don't want to miss these videos coming up. They're going to be lit. You know what I mean? Anyways, y'all, man, this has been one down for the show, man. See y'all back here tomorrow.